There we go. You didn't do the finger thing. How do I know? Instinct. Anyways, hi, welcome to Odyssey of Ascension, and this is Roxy in the channeling, and don't tell me this isn't an alien!
Right.
Oh my god, this thing is so fun.
Really,
that.
please turn him to the wall.
I know.
It's like,
Because he's looking at you.
hi.
Okay, we're a little bit nuts today. Which is awesome. Okay, we're gonna channel. Here we go. Very excited. And it's Angel's birthday.
Woohoo!
Amy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What are you, 10?
Yeah, you know, like 11 and a half.
Beautiful.
If that makes any sense. Okay, go channel.
I know, go channel. Okay. Woo! Been a lot of release this week. Yeah, good stuff. And greetings once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius. I bid you a good day. You never forget. Any ideas of you doubting your action in a moment because you don't know how? Think about that. When is the memory given? In the moment. You always have what you need in the moment to perform whatever idea of yourself is let's say, at hand. You never forget. Always trust yourself that you got every moment to its fullest. Truly. We wanted to throw that in there because Roxy is just like, whoa, I haven't channeled in a week. And she was like, oh, how does it feel again? Almost forgot. Truly, you never did. Because remember, there's no such thing as time. Time is created in the moment as part of the illusion. She just channeled right now, yesterday, right now, the day before, right now, the day before. She can put it anywhere she wants to in time. She validated it's been a week, but truly it was right now when you look at it all. Start to play with the ideas of, let's say, deconstructing, loosening up the ideas of how time really works. You are over here, you are over there. You are shifting all over the place. And only the reason for fluidity of time is the memory in the moment giving you the fluidity of time. As if all this really happened in a timeline. Thanks for playing. Not a chance. Only a portion really occurs in what you call physical reality. Most of it is done in memory, giving yourself that timeline for the idea of a moment that, say, would offer substantial healing, recognition of yourself. So let us journey into the ideas. We want to call this, the buffers are off. What does that mean? Upon your awakening, you have a degree of what you would, let's say, understand, perceive, relate to as buffers. Everyone understands a buffer is something in between you and something else. So between you and the depth of fear are buffers. You don't perceive everything all at once. You are most certainly connected to everything all at once. And we do understand that your perceivable framework of reality is accepting and not accepting some ideas. So there are some fears that you would never perceive. But the depth of the fears that you do perceive is buffered. Because you would go mad when you really felt everything all at once. However, through your own idea of waking up, not a, let's say, definition, not a spiritual idea, your idea of waking up, hone in to that. Let go of any definable conditioned realities of the definition of waking up. Look at yourself and in your ideas of waking up. You have buffered yourself to a point which is now being lessened more and more and more. Why now? Because you're more yourself. When you understand a depth of a fear that previously, listen now, would have spun you 3 ways from Wednesday and you had no journey back to your sanity, truly. If you had that without the buffer, then you would be paralyzed in a lot of fashions. However, why do we lessen the buffers? Because you got it. Because you've experienced that idea. Let's call it a degree, a percentage of a fear. Let's call it 20%. You can handle the fear. Don't define it as a particular definition. Like let's say a robbery, car accident, anything that would scare you. Probable future of losing your husband or your family or your house or your ideas of defining, let's say, identification. Don't define it. We're simply talking the illusion, the idea of fear. Let's say it's at 20%. When you have experienced it, understood it by experiencing it, do not forget that. Once you understood it, you lessen the buffer. Fear comes in. Whatever way it comes, remember there's a million different ways it can come. You define them all. But just the vibration of fear comes in, and now it is at a higher frequency. Because you're raising up through fear. Fear doesn't lie here. Fear is this entire reality. And you're here giving yourself a buffer to experience X amount, and then you raise yourself up, and then there's more fear, and now you let more in, so you lessen your buffers, and now you're able, since you just experienced 20%, understood it, lived it, loved it, let it go, and now you're at 25%. This is an analogy. Don't detail it and logical it and make a chart. Doesn't work. So when you lessen the ideas of buffers, you are experiencing, let's say, another idea of fear. Pisses a lot of you off. Why is this happening? Why is this not working out? Because now you have a new idea of fear. You're asking why? Why? Because you chose it. You chose to deconstruct the illusion. You chose to go knee deep into it and understand it from direct experience to heal it. And then, at this now, many of you, truly, have no buffers. Maybe in the past week, a lot of you have felt the entire world flip upside down, and everything seemed to fall to shit, and you were beating the living crap out of yourself and having a, not so good time. But now you can see the beauty of it, can you not? Because now you're choosing 100% now. You're choosing the immediate direct reflection in the mirror with no buffers. Now you see that you've handled it, you've got it, you're not insane, you didn't lose control, and now you can say, wait a minute, I got this. I can choose now to understand this vibration from 2 perspectives. Victim, which the soul is never a victim. Oh, no. Or a center. But see, the idea is, why does it happen again? That right there is another layer of your own idea of limitation. Because you're choosing it now. When you absolutely 100% know, with 0 doubt, you don't want it anymore, it will not come back. Because you're God. When you have the complete certainty, complete wisdom of any idea of a vibrational frequency that represents fear, you will not choose it anymore because it's wisdom now. And now you're done with it. You're done with it. And you don't get mad at it. You don't go and let's say, I got this, forget it, I'm done with that. And you give it argument. Argument in and of itself is fear. Validation. You can look at it with the divine nonchalance and say, I'm done. And when you feel that, that is the moment I want you to understand. Because when you say those words, in thought or speech, matters not. When you say those words and that fear automatically feels gone, has left your frequency, that's when you know it never returns. Because you never forget once again. You know that moment fully. The buffers are off. You need not fear what is in your reality. You want to create on your own, do you not? We have given you the passenger seat to ride along. And allow and surrender to yourself. Yes. And that is your avenue, then take it. However now, more and more, you guys are choosing. You're choosing to be in a particular space-time moment, to have a particular idea of yourself that would only benefit you. And you're talking this earth, and you're talking your future earth. You're talking your past earth. All of you are creating billions of different little parallel ideas of moments of time, quote time, living them out and experiencing. For the simple idea of expanding. So when you can look at it as pure experience to expand your understanding of this grand illusion, then there is no fret. There is no fear. There is only anticipation of excitement, of seeing what you can create now. Now being the conscious creator that you are. And now, little by little, do not rush it. Choosing to create an idea that will come instantly. And don't look for ideas of magic. Look for the simple things. Start small. Be the idea of the ascender, because there is no time and you will never run out of time. To give you an idea, if I spend 5 years in this idea timeline of choosing myself and understanding, it's all happening right now. And after that 5-year journey in time, that idea of my future self that knows how to create consciously in the moment, instantaneous, comes back to this now, and I, this person over here, in this now, perceive it and become it without journeying on the 5-year timeline. No reason to, because time's built into the moment. It's the illusion. You never run out of time. Let go of it. Deconstruct how time works. You know when you're having fun, an hour goes by in an instant. And it's, let's say, not so fun when time drags on. Because you're focusing on time. Think about it. If you're focusing on time, time is relevant. If you're having fun, there is no time. Ta-da! When you're having fun, there is no time. You're not validating it in the idea of the nows. But when you say, oh, what time is it? That moment right there gives you the illusion of it being an hour or whatever. So the less you validate time, the less you pay attention, then time dissipates. No longer is prevalent in your reality. More and more you will leave late and arrive early. Oh yes. It is so simple to play with time, but as long as the, let's say, background program that is so core, built in, that time happens 1 second at a time, and your mind is saying on its background program with no effort from you, this is how it works, then your belief system will put that out, and then the mirror is perfect, will give you that back in perfection every, quote, time. So when you deconstruct your idea of how time works, start thinking of it in different ways. Whatever way you choose. Don't try to find an idea. Don't ask if this is right or wrong. You've come far enough to where you can trust whatever idea from your higher self comes in and says, do this, and play with that, and then that, in that moment, will mutate to another higher idea of playing with time, only leading you to the epic realization of no time. You're gods. We know it. And this is our focus upon humanity, is to have you reflect in the mirror, which is now being represented, that you are gods. You are playing in the, let's say, illusion of time, in the illusion of humanity, in the illusion of amnesia. To journey home, to fill your soul, and to remember that you're really, truly God with not one shred of doubt. And I dare say, when this epic realization sinks in and sets hold, which is truly a remembrance it never left, then I dare say you will not want to leave. You will stay and play in the nows in a billion different timelines in conscious self, experiencing all these shifts. Because nowhere else do you receive this kind of energetic emotional flow in one epic species. Booyah. Time reader.
17 minutes.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're welcome. In departing words, there is nothing that you cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot perceive. There is nothing that you cannot handle. The buffers are off. Relax. Know that you have that moment. For that moment is you, not your higher self. Stop separating the two. It is you choosing to know that you can heal the illusion. There is only you. The higher self is you. This is Ocyphius. I bid you a good day. Adore.
Awesome.
Hot. Goodness. Oh, that was good. That was fucking rocking. All right. We're gonna go have steak at Saltgrass.
Yeah.
To have some birthday dinner, cheesecake, frickin' yummy, frickin' yum. I am ready. I love you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Keep the comments coming. Keep the emails coming. If you need me, you know where I'm at. You can always find me. I love you guys.